Welcome, friends. Thanks for joining me today. Do appreciate it a lot. You guys are awesome. And you're sticking with it, aren't you? Yeah, I don't know where things are with the whole pandemic thing where you're at, but we're been given orders to wear face masks. So that when we walk into the store and into the bank and stuff, no one can detect our identity. It's pretty interesting that we're doing that. And with, not only that, but there are murder hornets showing up. You've read about that, right? That's pretty interesting. And as a matter of fact, right now, and depending on when you're watching this, you may be able to look back in time and look at the news, but there is the Godzilla Sahara dust storm. It's a real thing, guys. It's headed right here. Well, we're experiencing it right now in central Texas. And if you take a look outside, I'll show you a little bit of imagery here. It's sunny, but there's so much dust in the air that it's irritating my nose and my throat and my eyes, and a lot of people are experiencing it. But this is the worst it's been in a number of decades. Every year, the wind blows in this direction, and we get a little bit of that dust storm that comes out of the Sahara Desert, and it's pretty severe. So I guess the order to put on a mask is rather timely because it helps get rid of some of that dust. So many of us are staying indoors. I wonder what's next. I know what's next. There's a dragon coming, folks. There's a dragon coming. Trust me. You can read about it in chapter 13 of Revelation. Anyway, a couple of weeks ago, we did a little work with Flex Seal. I'll roll in a little bit of footage here. We sprayed our water container that we use for our chickens, and you know what? It's holding up very well. No leaks, so chalk one up to Flex Seal for taking care of a water pan that had a whole bunch of holes in it. That worked good. And even though there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in the world, chores never end around the Shooting Guy compound. And I got a problem inside the house. As a matter of fact, it's happening in multiple places where the tile comes up to meet my wood floors or my laminate floors. There's a threshold that was put in place there. And it seems like every end of that threshold is starting to come up. And in one particular spot near the front door, it's almost completely off. So I'm going to use Flex Glue. We're going to give that a try. So they didn't pay me to do this, but they did send me some samples to try out. And I agreed to, do some videos where we did some repairs around the house with their product and show it to you all. So I thought, well, why not? So I'm going to try some Flex Glue on those thresholds, and at least on one of them, and see how well it works. So let's run inside and check it out, shall we? I gotta put my mask on. As you can see, the threshold here is coming up, and there's it's kind of broken up a little bit. Evidently, it's been kicked quite a few times, and this little piece broke off the bottom, which fits between the space between the tile and the laminate floor. I took that piece just completely out because it's kind of useless, and started scraping out, all the remaining material that could block it in there. And then I'm going to take the Flex Glue and I'm going to fill this void that's all in here, and then repress this down, and then given the manufacturer's suggested amount of time for curing, we'll leave it untouched, and then we'll come back and see how well it holds up. Let's do like how this works. It's got a nice thread in there, and it'll keep that thing airtight after I cut the tip of this thing off, which I'm just going to simply do just like that. Now I've decided I'm going to, as opposed to filling that void, take a look and see what we got in there. That's a lot of void in there. I'm going to actually glue the remnant of this back on to my threshold piece. and then hopefully that, and then glue it down into this void down in here will be enough material rather than filling it with glue. I don't think that's going to be the best approach. Snap it. It seems to want to snap into place all the way down. It just gets to this void here, and whoever installed this originally the gap between the manufactured floor and the tile is narrower here, so that piece that this threshold is supposed to sit in does not do a very good job. Okay, I don't know who installed this. If this was the homeowner that did the install, I'm going to have plenty of grace for a homeowner. If it was a professional floor installer, I'm just going to find out who it is and rail on them. Anyway, I'm going to take a rubber mallet and try to fit that piece in there. There's enough goop in there, I think. Hang on. Use our Amazon link down below. When you do, it helps us out and it doesn't cost you a penny more. And after using the link, save it to your bookmarks so you can have easy access to it in the future. Thank you. All right, due to unforeseen Texas ingenuity that happened before me, yes, I ended up taking this thing out. And if you notice, it is narrower here than it is down here. And that's why it seemed to fit nicely down here. And then it didn't at the other end, yeah. And this ended up tearing out when I pulled it out. Anyways, so I put some flex glue down in certain spots where I know it's going to touch concrete, and I filled it in down there. I'm gonna press this baby in and see how it works. Wish me luck, would you guys? Bigger hammer works. Well, the flex glue does adhere pretty quickly. I mean, it's good and sticky down there. So we're gonna leave it be. The instructions say, I can't read the instructions. It's too darn small. Oh, 24 to 48 hours for complete cure. Total strength in 7 days. Well, I'm not gonna wait 7 days. I'll give you 24 hours, guys. And then we're gonna test this to see if it is adhering as good as it can be. And then I'll let you know. So we'll be right back in 24 hours. Okay, it's been about 48 hours actually. I gave it some extra time, and yep, this thing, it's not coming off. And all the way down, it works quite well. It is stuck on there. It's not coming up anytime soon. Thumbs up to you there, Flex Glue. Well, even though I had it on for, a little more than 24 hours, 48 hours, a couple days, and it holds really well. And I stuck it down, and in about 5 to 10 minutes, it was sticking really good. So it does hold itself in place right away. So make sure you know exactly where you want this stuff to go. It's a lot like the flex tape. When you stick stuff to flex tape, you better expect it to stick and not come apart. Either that or you may damage things. So same thing with this. If you use this, know exactly why you're doing it, and that it's going to stick real rapidly. And as you saw, when I tugged on it, it's not coming up. So chalk one up. Very good. Flex glue. I like it. It's in a tube, pretty convenient, and can use it around the house, sticking stuff together, sealing up cracks. I'm sure. I've got a couple of more housing chores, around the compound here to try. And I'm going to use some flex glue to do that. I've also got Flex Seal, some more of this, but it's in white, and I've got that coming up I want to show you too. Now, where Flex Seal doesn't pay me to do this, I do get a little bit of a commission when you use my link down below on the Amazon link that I give you. That's my affiliate link. And I would appreciate it if you would click down there, order yourself some of this stuff if you need it, or if there's anything else you need from Amazon, use that link. Okay. I'm also going to put on my webpage, I have shootingguide.com/Flex Seal. Yeah, I'll put a link right down here. You'll see, and you can just click and go there, and you can check it out for yourself. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching today. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about this product. I wouldn't show you this stuff if I wasn't sold on it myself, and that's the truth. If it was garbage, I'd say it was, but it's not. It's proving to be pretty darn good. Try it. All right, I'll see you later. God bless you, God bless America, and may America bless God. See ya.